Welcome to episode number 3 of Vancouver Island Explored. In this episode, we're going to be heading to the west coast of the island and checking out the Pacific Rim National Park and the two communities that sandwich it, Ucluelet and Tofino. Now, Tofino was named by Outdoor Magazine a few years back as the best small town surf community in North America. And so it makes sense that we're going to track down some surfers, find out why they've chosen to live there, what they love about the surf culture and the vibe in that area. And I want you to remember that this is a TV show that was produced with the help of TELUS Optic TV. It's not meant for YouTube, so it's kind of a slow burn over the 20 minutes of the program. So stick in there, have a TV mindset or a Netflix kind of mindset as you watch it, because that's how it was designed to be. I've edited a little bit, I've taken out the intro, tried to kind of speed it up a little bit, but keep that in mind. If you make it to the end, make sure you comment below as to what you appreciated the most about this episode. And if you love this kind of stuff, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it.
Hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed, just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck.
Welcome to day number 2 of our West Coast road trip. Of course, if you were hanging out with us last episode, we were in the forests of Vancouver Island. We spent some time in Cathedral Grove, and over here in the Pacific Rim National Park on the west coast of the island, spending some time with some new friends and exploring the forest there, as well as showing you a little bit of a tease for what we're into today. I'm really excited because I'm hanging out with a bunch of friends now on the west coast. There are 3 kind of areas that we're going to focus on in this episode as I show off the island to you. The first one is a place called Ucluelet. The second one is a town called Tofino, and right kind of sandwiched in the middle is Pacific Rim National Park, a Canadian park that is absolutely gorgeous. We had that teaser from there in the rainforest yesterday, but there's some incredible beaches and some incredible people.
What we have here is Cox Bay. It's a well-known beach here near Tofino. It's good. There's a lot of surfing here. Good place for more consistent surf throughout the year. Well, you got like Rosie Bay, there's South Chesterman's, North Chesterman's, Yadin's, Mackenzie Beach, and then you get it up into Tofino, where the town is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for the overview. What do you say we head down and get some breakfast back at the campsite this morning?
For sure.
Welcome to the campsite that I've been staying at for, well, I guess last night. My friends have been staying here for the week. It's just south of Tofino. This place is a great example of the kind of camping that happens out here on the west coast. It is beautiful spots in the midst of the forest where people just get to relax and enjoy the scenery, the vibe, head to the beach within walking distance. It is like so many other campgrounds around this area, resorts around this area, and the west coast. It's the west coast of the island is a place to come relax. I don't know if you remember back to Parksville, the episode number 1, but somebody shared, a couple of people shared about how much they enjoyed the west coast.
I think the thing that is most enjoyable to me about the island is the chill. It is hot today, but the attitude of the island is one of relaxed and welcoming, and we've felt that kind of everywhere we've gone. I know we went to the west coast to Tofino and Ucluelet, and it's just, everything is just okay. And that feels just wonderful. It's a wonderful place to visit, and it's topped with just an absolutely wonderful attitude of the people.
So as I mentioned before, there are kind of 3 parts to this section of the west coast of Vancouver Island, the central Vancouver Island section. The first is the town of Ucluelet.
Ucluelet's a place Charlene and I have been a few times. We've stayed at some bed and breakfast there. There's some great resorts there. The Wild Pacific Trail is a trail system that we've hiked a number of times. It's a great walking trail. It goes along the coastline. Beautiful spot to be. We've taken friends there. We've gone exploring there several times ourselves. Always something to see there. When I drove in yesterday, Ucluelet was covered in this light fog, and it gave it this West Coast mood that is so appropriate for a town that's all about logging and fisheries, and also as a destination point, almost like a base camp point to explore the West Coast out of Ucluelet. We've been on the Wild Pacific Trail, which is a trail system that starts at one end and travels up through and around the town to the other end. It's along the coastline. You can watch the waves breaking against the rocks. You can go check out the lighthouse. There's so many small little beaches and bays around Ucluelet, as well as the downtown area that you can walk and explore. There's an aquarium that's there and so many little stores and cafes. It's got such a chill vibe and it's so welcoming, it's so warm. That's Ucluelet, and we've spent a lot of time checking that place out. Moving up more north, you get to Tofino, another town that's got that West Coast kicked back vibe to it. Different and unique from Ucluelet, and yet the same heart and the same spirit. Incredible people. Cool stores to check out. There's a skate park. Last night I spent my evening eating my dinner in the public park. So many kind people. I had some great conversations in this place. It was so good. My family and I have spent time at some of the resorts in the area. Storm watching in the winter for the whole West Coast is a highlight. We're just seeing the waves coming and crashing, the rain's coming down. I remember one time we were on the beach and it just started hailing like crazy. We got stuck in that. You had so many laughs. It was so fun. This is a place to visit not only here now in the summertime, but also during the winter months. There's a whole nother set of things you can do in the winter. Surfing is a big deal all the way along through the Tofino area and the different beaches that are close to it, and then down, of course, into the park. There are some great places to surf and enjoy. Let's go down, let's check out some of these beaches, let's meet some of the people, let's watch the surfers, let's spend some time connecting with the culture here on the West Coast.
My name's Craig. I'm from the UK, from a surf town in the southwest of England called Ucluelet. We call it Wullawatu. Similar surf to here, and that's why I came out here to surf and also be able to snowboard as well. So best of both worlds.
I'm Katie. I'm from Nova Scotia originally. I came over here to study and explore, and I got stuck here because I love it. It just feels like home. The ocean feels like home anywhere, so the lifestyle here is just amazing, and all the stoked people you meet from all over, just ready to be all part of it, and the culture and the community lifestyle of surfing. Yeah, what I love about surfing is that you don't generally get into it because you want a sport to do. You get into it because you love the ocean. You have a passion for ocean and being in nature, and you're just surrounded by it while you're out there, so it's therapeutic, and the ocean is healing, and you're doing an activity, so it's therapeutic in that sense as well. But there's a whole community around it of these people who love the ocean, and it's a whole lifestyle. It's amazing.
Favorite thing about surfing? Definitely how humbling it is. It's so hard to actually surf, and every day you go out and sometimes you feel like you're getting worse at surfing. So yeah, it keeps your ego down and you've got to work hard for it, and it's very rewarding when you finally do catch a good wave, because you can be out there for hours and just getting destroyed, and then finally you get a good one. It feels amazing. And yeah, just being around friends who are always stoked to go surfing, even on terrible days when it's windy and raining, you just get out there and it's so rewarding. There's nothing like it, and I'll do it forever as long as I can. One more wave.
Hey,
What's
come.
going on?
What's your name?
Kyle,
Hey, Cal. Where are you from?
originally Sydney, Australia.
What do you love about Tofino?
Oh, I know, beers, friends,
Yeah.
good sense of community, you know?
The party.
Yeah, everything. I love it.
It reminds you of home.
A little bit, yeah. Missing home a little bit, now can't get home.
Is it like a cold Australia?
Yeah, man, I don't surf in wetsuits back home.
Welcome to Vancouver Island's West Coast.
Well, this experience has been so good. I was just thinking back on yesterday and how much fun it was to bring you guys along, starting out with Cox Bay Lookout and just the beauty of that vista. It's so typical of Ucluelet to Tofino, Pacific Rim National Park area. This is a beautiful place to be and spend some time, and it was so good to be here with friends It was so good to meet Craig and his friends from the surfing community here in the area. And it was so fun to bring you guys along for the entire journey. Not to mention the day before that when we were checking out the old growth forests and at Cathedral Grove and then here in the Pacific Rim National Park. It was an incredible way to start this adventure with you guys, but there are so many more things to see other than just forests in the West Coast. I mean, this has been just the tip of the iceberg for exploring on Vancouver Island. I want to take you along next to see the waterfalls in this place. There are so many favorites. I picked 5 that we're gonna go and see. There are literally dozens, but I picked 5. Here's a sneak peek of those. And that's where we're gonna go the next time. So stick around, we'll see you then.
Don't you ever stop. I keep on waiting for the hurricane to come and watch the magic that you brought away. But somehow